people don't realize how important we are. People don't granted
Please
लेते
value,
हैं. We
bro.
fucking take us granted, take every filmmaker granted, especially music video directors. We make you.
Actually,
They make us as much as they do. We make whatever people are seeing you. We make worlds that you exist in. We make people look up to you. We make people feel for you. So if you're not respecting the people that, and not talk to them as if they're just another tool, then I've stopped giving a fuck about all that. Like I'm just like, I'm a creative. I need to be able to hold myself to a particular way of approaching things. I can take every project up and do all that, but ultimately I need to be true to whoever the fuck I am. जब पैसे का दर्द कर लेगा मैं, but but usually I would love to work with artists that I fucking like.
Absolutely.
That, and just be in a position, but that's not a smart business move. Don't be like me. Take whatever the fuck comes to you, to be honest, and do it. बट मेरा वो स्टेज थोड़ा ख़त्म हो गया. मैंने काफ़ी हमाली किया है. लाइक शादी शूट किया है, साला वाटर कॉर्पोरेट शूट किया है, गिग शूट किया है, बहुत कुछ किया है. फैशन फिल्म्स बनाया है, क्या क्या बनाया है. देन फाइनली आई रियलाइज म्यूजिक इज़ द कोर. एंड देन आई फाउंड माई म्यूजिक विच इज़ सूरज एंड लाइक these other artists that I like working with, want to work with, whatever it might be. In the end, bro, meko to I feel like that ki, as I said, we are underappreciated to an extent where we are insulted half of the time. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been on sets where like people have treated the directors like shit. Like, हाँ sir, we'll do it, sir. Whatever you want, sir, we'll do it. And you're just in a position where you're like, okay, but I also want to create.
Actually,
How do I fucking be in a position where I can create what the fuck I want to create? Yeah. It's a dilemma, and then you have to work towards being okay with those things also. It's not everything won't be according to you all the fucking time. But to try to manipulate to an extent where it closes to whatever the fuck you want, that's the ballpark. That's the ballpark that you have to reach and be like, bro, I can fucking still do it. जो भी है situation. अब ऐसा नहीं कि इसमें I was editing till the night it was released. Like I was on one beat stuck and I was trying to get one cut right, and I was doing that again and again and again. Like I couldn't stop because I was like, this is my first video I'm making. What the fuck? How do I fucking put this shit out? It's scary as fuck. Another technical difficulty, guys.
I love that beep.
He's just like a European guy. He did the DMB music video.
Oh,
He cut it. He's the guy who revolutionized fucking that cut. That approach to filmmaking, he only revolutionized.
ASAP Rocky videos are like too good.
Because he knows what the fuck he wants. Half of the artists think like मैं आएगा वो सब solve करके जाएगा. You should know what the fuck you want to be.
But yeah, I mean,
If you know, an artist knows who, how, and what he wants to be represented as, is the perfect starting point for me. Tell me, I want to feel this way. I want to be this way. I want to be seen this way.
you build a character through music
We
videos.
built a character through music video in the end. Like there's no other way to say it. Ultimately, it comes down to just that we try and build a character for every artist. But yeah, bro.
How do you? Well, obviously, there must be times when you are uninspired or low, and that's part of the process, I feel. But what do you do to come over it?
Stop working. Completely stop working. I sort of, because I've realized in the attempt to create, I've stopped experiencing life. And if I stop experiencing life, I don't create. As soon as you're in a position where like, भाई सिर्फ बनाने का रैप sample करो कोई. हाँ. So if you just keep making and not experience anything, then what's the point? Like you'll be putting yourself in a position where you have nothing that you're inspired by. You have no memories. You have just memories of shooting. You have just memories of being, like, you need to experience everything. GTS is fucking chaotic because it was chaotic on set. Like it was abrupt. It was like fucking mad chaotic. Then Genghis was also free flowing because I had time to shoot it.
Rush Hour video is, it is low production, but the concept is really nice.
Rush Hour was just literally is a product of Genghis.
Is a
product of Genghis.
How?
Because मैं Rush Hour Genghis में मैं उसके स्कूटी के बाइक के पीछे बैठ के I used to ride. And I started seeing him पीछे. अरे इसका मस्त टकला मस्त लग रहा है इसका. मतलब जो भी करता है एकदम सही है. मतलब like it's basically my POV. Rush Hour is a POV of me sitting behind him and him just riding. And I was like, you've made a song. आई हैड डन अ फुल डिफरेंट वीडियो ओनली फॉर इट. एक पूरा डिफरेंट वीडियो स्क्रिप्ट बनाया हम लोग. नेक्स्ट डे हम लोग शूट करने वाला. मैं उसके पास गया, ब्रो आर यू श्योर आई डोंट वांट टू डू दिस. इट्स अ वेरी म्यूजिक वीडियो आई डोंट वांट टू डू दिस. तो उससे बोला क्या करने गया तेरे को बता. मतलब पीछे कैमरा लगाते और तू बस राइड कर, जो तेरे को बोल रहा है वो कर. सो अगर स्टेप डीप इन द डार्कनेस है तो टनल के अंदर जा रहा है. अगर वो बीफ के बारे में बात कर रहा है, बाजू में गाय खड़ी है. अगर वो हाँ कुछ भी मतलब लाइक बिरयानी के बारे में बात कर रहा है, मटन के बारे में बात कर रहा है, तो मटन खा रहा है वो. पर वो बाइक के बियॉन्ड कैमरा जाता नहीं है. सो द पॉइंट वाज टू जस्ट अगेन बी लिरिकली क्लोज टू हिम. The fact that video will keep playing while I'm talking.
Yeah, absolutely.
So these different lines, if you read whatever is happening lyrically Nietzsche and what is happening in the video, it's most of it is completely aligned. And that again, I was very sick during that. So both the videos, the Bhavya Ramesh video and this video, I was same. एक दिन ये शूट किया, दूसरा दिन वो शूट किया.
Oh.
Yeah. तो मतलब 2 दिन में दोनों वीडियो किए.
2 days, 2 crazy videos.
Yeah, मस्ती यार, क्या बोलूँ मैं.
Bro,
मेरे को समझ नहीं आता रे. देखो ये पसंद है क्या compliments and all?
Compliments as in?
You like people telling you do good shit and all?
I mean people who I think have good work and who when they compliment me, then absolutely.
हाँ.
ऐसे कोई बोल रहा है तो नहीं.
सच्ची बोल रहे हैं.
हाँ.
अच्छा लगता है लेकिन
attention तो I mean yeah.
But this is something that people don't believe and majority of people won't agree to also. कि मेरा mic गिर रहा है. हाँ? Technical difficulty guys. So one thing is that attention is our artist's currency.
Yes, I want to talk about that also.
Bro,
yes.
Without attention, you are nothing. If you are making art, you are making it not just for yourself. You are making it for the entire world. अगर खुद के लिए बना रहा है ना तो तेरे पास ही रख. समझ रहा है? Any fucker who comes to you and be like, I make art for myself. You know, it's about the internal pain and like, you know, it's about my experiences. मैंने actually बोला है थोड़ा, but sorry. So these fuckers who talk like as if like they do some art. भाई ठीक है, तूने अपलोड क्यों किया?
Yeah.
It's for my memory bank. हट. You wanted other people to see it.
Yeah.
Private account में डाल जिसमें कोई है नहीं. You are making art for yourself, but ultimately it will be translated into whatever the public wants to translate it as. You're not just making art for yourself. Every time you create something, you are consuming everything around you. You are absorbing every experience around you and you're creating something. And people will absorb whatever you have experienced through whatever you're making. No matter you want it or not. No matter what no matter if you want it or not. You shifted the frame, problem नहीं होएगा ना?
It's not much.
हाँ. So I feel like that's a very like you have to agree. Of course you make art for yourself. I also make it for myself. I hate or I like. वो मेरे को मालूम है. But I will never do it for attention. But I know it is the currency.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it for that reason. But it is a currency.
Absolutely.
No matter what you say, no matter who says that मैं खुद के लिए ad बनाता है, पॉकेट में रख के, USB में रख के, कबर्ड में रख दे फिर, and then come and talk to me.
I saw this untriggered podcast में Calm सीधे मौत had come on the untriggered podcast. Shout out untriggered podcast and सीधे मौत. I love untriggered podcast. That's the reason I started this. So I mean, you guys are amazing, and it's like when this same conversation was happening there about attention and creativity and artists having you know like wanting a little attention. Calm said this only ki bro, we are artists. We need attention for obviously you want your whatever you make. Even if I make a small stop motion with my Lego, I want someone to appreciate like and tell me what is wrong and what's right.
It's not about wrong and right.
It's like
it's that it'll only be alive.
Yeah.
It'll be only be alive when you share it with people.
Yeah.
Till then it'll be a memory in your head. When you upload that button दबाता ना तू, तब जाके उसमें जान आती है.
Yeah.
तब तक वो तेरे पॉकेट में पड़ी हुई एक सिगरेट खाली बॉक्स है, उधर ही पड़ी हो, कुछ होने नहीं वाला, कोई फूकने नहीं वाला वो.
Yeah.
तो एज सुन कुछ भी एनालॉजी बोला मैं, बट लाइक ट्राई कर रहा हूँ मैं, मतलब फर्स्ट पॉडकास्ट. बट एनीवे, सो एग्जैक्टली, सो इट इज दैट aliveness of that video. It will do whatever the fuck it has to. तूने टट्टी वीडियो बनाया, टट्टी वीडियो रहेगा. तूने अच्छा वीडियो बनाया तो अच्छा वीडियो बन जाएगा खुद ही.
Yeah.
You don't need to. Public will not decide that. तेरे को मालूम है क्या होने वाला है. you will know how you feel. कभी कभी opposite भी होता है, where I feel shit about a video but the video does good. And I'm like, I don't know why. कैसे बन गया, क्यों बना, मेरे को मेरे मालूम, पर बन गया, जो भी है. But don't be like me, bench. Like, I'm very sorry. Don't be like me, because I'm very self-deprecating. थोड़ा unhealthy है मेरे लिए. I'm still learning how to appreciate my own work. It's very difficult to, because I feel like इतना strength है वो criticism में.
Have you like set a benchmark for yourself?
There's no benchmark.
There's no benchmark, no.
The benchmark was to be on set and shoot. And now I've reached that.
That's
now I'm
cool.
uncertain what the fuck to do with time and life.
But you like it?
I love
like
it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I fucking love it. The fact that I get this, like, this need to be in a particular, like, I wish that tomorrow I went on a shoot. Tomorrow I went and directed something. Of course for the money, but like also because of the experience. You know, like, I just really needed it. I'm in frame now. नीचे नहीं जा रहा ना. Of course, like I really needed it. That particular point where you need, like, there's no other way to feel better about myself than to just create.
Yeah.
Like, अगर मैं झाड़ रहा नहीं हूँ, मैं सच बोल रहा हूँ.
Absolutely, man. I agree.
कि if I'm on set is when I'm like, okay, fuck, I have purpose. I have a need to do things. नहीं तो मेरे को कुछ आता ही नहीं, और I don't know how to do anything else. I don't know how to.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking I don't know. मेरे को लैपटॉप आता, खोलना आता, प्रीमियर खोलना आता है, कट करना आता है, शूट करना आता है, बस और कुछ नहीं आता मेरे को.
We are too basic, man.
Huh?
We are too basic.
We are too basic people, and we know now if you can earn money from it, I'm going to earn money from it. If I'm going to have fun with it, I'm going to have fun with it.
Yeah.
If I fucking want to hate it, I'll hate it. But ultimately it comes down to the point that और कुछ आता ही नहीं है, और कुछ मेरे को करना भी नहीं है. तो मुझे मालूम है any point in life I will be, of course, but I want to learn other things also. ऐसा नहीं कि एक ही चीज में अटकना है. I want to be able to do other things, which is that's why I like music, because it's like editing.
Yeah.
It's literally like editing. So when I sit with the musicians, I also talk to them about their music, what I don't like about it, what I like about it. I have to have that conversation, because ultimately both should be on the same wavelength. If you are not, then it will be kind of exhausting after a certain point, because you're just doing it for fuck's sake.
Yeah. And so my intent with, I want to make movies in the end. But I obviously want to enjoy the process of reaching there whenever it is, and doing my own like thing. But it's like I feel very comfortable shooting it as well. Shooting it and directing it. So it is hard for me to, you know, express myself and have that creative freedom on set. You know, I think this will look good, and I'll pick up the camera and try it out. But like while working with other DPs, it wasn't that comfortable.
I know.
You know, I know exactly what exactly the frame, exactly the lighting, everything. But iski I would want to go and get that shot. That is the fun part for me. And directing is the mature part of me making the whole thing. But shooting is the expressing myself via visual. That'll be crazy.
The fact that, like, I know what you mean, bro. Like, there's so many moments in, like, where I'm trying to explain to the DOP, bro, ये नहीं है. I'm not understanding. But ultimately, it's beyond the day of set. तुमको बैठना पड़ता है इन लोग के साथ, तुम लोग को बातचीत करना पड़ता है. People don't do it. इतना फास्ट मूविंग है ना अपना इंडस्ट्री. देख अभी क्या हो गया ना, टीयर्स बन गए. कंटेंट के टीयर्स है. अभी तो देखिएगा, हर टाइप का बंदा वीडियो बना सकता है. एक बंदा बनाता है अपना रील्स, एक बंदा बनाता है अपना यूट्यूब वीडियो, एक बंदा बनाता है अपना 1 minute वीडियोस ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, एक बंदा बनाता है अपना म्यूजिक वीडियोस, एक बंदा बनाता है अपना मूवीज, एक बंदा बनाता है अपना डॉक्यूमेंट्री. एवरीबडी इज अ फकिंग फिल्म. टॉम, डिक, हैरी, अजय, विजय, सब साला फिल्म मेकर है. सो देयर आर टीयर्स ऑफ कंटेंट. वी आर डिक्टेटेड बाय द थिंग्स वी consume. Something like YouTube exists because, like, it is long form. It is programmed to be consumed as long form. Now short form is in style, so therefore they will go to short form. Shorts जैसा चीज आएगा. So everybody can be a creator if they fucking put their hand down and be like, okay, fuck, this is what I want to fucking do. Everybody has an opportunity. There's more opportunities. There are more people doing this shit. If that internet didn't exist, I wouldn't exist.
Absolutely.
Okay, if the internet didn't exist, I wouldn't exist whatsoever. मेरे को कुछ reach नहीं मिलता, मेरे को कोई काम नहीं देता. That is a tool that we all need to appreciate and fucking use to our advantage, not treat it as a fucking job first of all.
Yeah.
It's not like I fucking upload one video every day and like I used to do that before. Now it's about just the fact that I want to be able to I don't think about like following or whatever the fuck that is there on my site. It's more on the lines like कि oh they will enjoy it, let them and I will let it go.
Yeah.
Like वो अपलोड करके रहेगा तो ऐसा 1000 लोग बना रहा है हर रोज और बोल रहा है कि ब्रो इतना सैचुरेट हो गया अपन. लाइक अभी तो फिल्में देखेगा, इंडियन फिल्में देखेगा, आधा फिल्म साला पेट्रियोटिक फिल्म, आर्मी फिल्म, उसका माँ का उसका बहन का मर्डर हुआ तो मैं जाके अभी मिस्ट्री सॉल्व करेगा. पूरा बॉलीवुड यही कर रहा है, इसका हवाला उसका पैसा, यही. Half of the time it's just that and you're sitting in a particular point like remember when you used to go to theaters and watch Munna Bhai?
Yeah bro, that was
or you used to watch like fucking like movies that I loved watch like Chak De India. These films were there where you were affected by it.
Yeah.
तुम बैठते थे, तुम theater में
Three
बैठते
Idiots
थे.
was like I came out crying bro.
Bro, that's the thing ना. अभी तुम लोग क्या करते हो? तुम लोग इतना चीज बना दिया ना, तुम लोग साला हर टाइप का फिल्म बना दिया.
But when appreciation has gone low.
Appreciation is not. Consumption has become non-unified. People watch different things on different platforms. तो अभी टीयर्स हो गया है कि जियो सिनेमा वाले लोग थोड़ा एक इनका क्लास इतना है तो इनको ऐसा टाइप का कंटेंट बना के दो, इन लोग ये देखेगा. नेटफ्लिक्स में थोड़ा ये है तो इनको ऐसा कंटेंट दो. वूट में उनको सिर्फ बिग बॉस दिखाने दो. ये लाइक दैट्स द कंटेंट टीयर सेग्रीगेशन दैट्स हैपेंड वेयर पीपल बेसिकली मेक कंटेंट फॉर द टीयर दैट वी हैव एंड देयर इज नो ग्रोथ. थिएटर में क्या होने का, हर टॉम डिक हैरी अजय विजय used to basically go and sit together in a theater, experience a film and feel the same way. चाहे वो कोई भी हो, तुम थिएटर में साथ में बैठ के एक्सपीरियंस कर रहे हो कुछ तो and they are have a mass impact. अभी क्या है, आज क्या शो देखने का, फक यार ये बोरिंग है, अगला वाला. तुम थिएटर में अटके हो, तुमको देखना है.
3 hours just sitting there.
You have no choice. Experience this shit with everyone. Now we don't do that. Now we are like TV ये खोला, ये बोर हो गया, आगे वाला जाना. Appreciate it's our consumption is more escapist than like art anymore. It's like पठान जैसा मूवी देख लो.
Yeah bro.
like फिर कुछ और देख लो and just let it go and just like move ahead in life. You know like okay fuck that was fun, one time watch, what the fuck and move on. Like ये अपना पैटर्न हो गया.
Like nowadays like movies are not something. I haven't seen a movie that I would want to come back and watch again.
There are movies
abhi
creators like that.
हाँ 100% there are people making that but enough recognition वाले की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं.
हाँ mass impact नहीं.
Yeah mass impact वही है ना कि major जो Bollywood बना रहे हैं अभी it's not some like Made in Heaven. I saw Made in Heaven. It's a good show like Zoya Akhtar वाले like it's very well done. I would say कि Zoya Akhtar काम करना है कभी but like it's like कि there's so much difference in her storytelling, Zoya Akhtar's storytelling with जिंदगी ना मिलेगी दोबारा with the Archie series that she's doing right now. It's crazy.
It's a series क्या?
It's a series. Yeah.
It's a film ना?
It's a series.
No, it's a film guys. Please comment and let us know.
We'll just search it up. Yeah, whatever it is. I mean, it's मतलब her way of expression in those things. It's evident. It's not like Karan Johar's visuals are evident. The massive sets, the massive storytelling.
अभी तो भंसाली को भी छाप रहा है. मैं देखा ना रॉकी और रानी क्या है वो, मैं देखा भी नहीं.
I didn't see Rocky.
मैंने भी देखा नहीं.
But people are saying that it's good. It's a good movie.
I don't know. Let's see. मैं देखता आज. I'll let you all know.
I also.
कॉल करके बोलता हूँ ऐसा ऑडियो डाल दे.
गाना बज गया bro background.
But anyway, that's what I mean now, bro. Like there are so many. It's saturated. लोग थक गया है. लोग थक गया है एक्चुअली. पब्लिक को देखने को मन नहीं करता आजकल.
But I mean there are people who if you
people
go
are watching more reels than movies.
Yeah man, that's fucked up.
Which is not fucked up.
It is a little fucked up.
It is a little fucked up, but at the same time it is what it is. हम लोग का गलती नहीं है. एप्स डिक्टेट कर रही है सब चीजें. तुमको क्यों जाना चाहिए आईजी पे, क्यों बैठना चाहिए इतना घंटा, उनका एल्गोरिदम हमको डिक्टेट कर रहा है. वी आर नॉट चूजिंग दिस शिट. हमारा प्लेटफॉर्म ऐसा कर रहा है. अ प्लेटफॉर्म विल मेक श्योर यू स्टिक टू द ऐप फॉर द लॉन्गेस्ट टाइम. दैट इज द पॉइंट ऑफ अ यूआई. कि तुम खोलेगा ऐप, तुम एटलीस्ट 4 घंटा बैठना चाहिए, तुम स्क्रॉल करना चाहिए. इट इज बिजनेस. दे नो दिस शिट.
Nailing it.
They know data about us.
They know everything.
मैं साला एक रील देखता हूँ कुछ तो ऐसा रैंडम, वो ऐसा 15 रील आ जाता है मेरे को.
Bro, they're listening to us.
I sometimes feel like
bro, 100% there is thing. My friend told me about this website. We spoke about a website. It sold camera equipment only. He told me the website's like URL. Like he told me, and the phone's here. 15 minutes later, we are on a set only, bro.
ऐड आया
Ad आ गया, bro. Same website का ad आ गया.
आता है. ये तो बहुत पुरानी बात है यार.
And it's like,
I know.
and I did this small thing. It's Bakchodi only.
They talk about it as if it's like a good thing.
Yeah, no.
The thing is like now these apps program these ads, right, to us. Now the fact that they program it is there's no growth. There's no growth in choice.
Yeah.
You are given what the fuck you're supposed to be given.
Yes. You can't choose and pick and choose.
हाँ तुम ऐसा अचानक कुछ नया ट्राई नहीं कर सकते हो.
You're given.
तुम लोग ये ले, तू इसके बारे में बात कहना, इसके बारे में यही देख
तू ये देख.
हाँ तू ये देख, कुछ और मत सोच तू. यही देख, यही सुन, यही बक.
यही
कंज्यूम कर. So that's what has happened to like algorithms have fucked us over because of that. Because that's why whenever there's like a big show, I know I'm annoying to say this, whenever there's like a big show, I don't watch it. Everybody's talking about it, I don't watch it. Because वो Euphoria जब आया था,
I haven't seen Euphoria.
Yeah, जब आया था सब लोग देख रहे थे.
हाँ.
और मैंने देखा कि सब लोग म्यूजिक वीडियो वैसे ही बना रहे हैं.
हाँ.
ऐसा एक लाइट डाला, ये डाला, वो डाला, पार्टी में सर सब नाच रहे, सब पल्सेटिंग लाइट.
Trippy scene.
हाँ. ऐसा सब बकचोदी डाला, सॉरी आंटी, ऐसा सब नॉनसेंस डाला, एंड यू एंड अप एट अ पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट वेयर लाइक कि क्या बोल रहा था मैं भूल गया.
यूफोरिया.
हाँ, यूफोरिया जैसा शो जब देखेगा आदमी, दे कम टू अ पर्टिकुलर हेड स्पेस वेयर लाइक आई वांट टू क्रिएट दिस ओनली. यही है, दिस आर द रेफरेंसेस, लेट्स डू दिस ओनली. तो मैंने चूज किया कि मैं देखेगा ही नहीं ब्रो. आई डोंट वांट टू बी इन द हेड स्पेस. आई नो आई विल बी इंस्पायर्ड बाय इट.
Absolutely.
I will be inspired by it. I'll be like, I want to do this shit. But I know everybody else will also be. So मैं 1-2 साल बाद देखता है. और like I'll just be हाँ कि मेरे को वो same headspace में रहूँगा ना. So
तब तो पुराना हो गया.
हाँ चलेगा. तब मैं inspire होके I'll make my own version of it. तब जाके क्योंकि सब लोग ने कर दिया अभी वो. अभी मेरा बारी है. मेरे को जैसा करना है मैं करेगा. देख लिया कैसे कर लिया उन्होंने. Now I won't do it like them.
Yeah.
I will try and do something. It's just majority of it is just about being like I don't want to do it like other people. If I do it, then I'm just like everybody else. There's no fucking break in it. Everybody will be watching it exhausted, being like ये देख चुका 1000 बार. मैं YouTube खोलता हूँ और every day there's a new music video out. मेरे को भी थक जाता हूँ. Of course I want to go into narrative. Of course I want to learn storytelling. Of course I want to learn how to write. All these things are there. I am still learning. Eventually, and I will reach a particular point where I will be like, okay, now I'm ready. I don't know when and where or how it will be, but I just know every time it just comes to me. I never look for it. The more you look for it, the more exhausted you will be.
That's a common thing I've heard from so many people who are doing such amazing work. Like things will come to you. Like this has been a common narrative for a lot of people who are doing what they're doing. That let things come to you rather than you paving the path to get there.
No, if you do what you're doing with intention, it'll path खुद ही बनता है.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no खुद ही बनता है. Literally, I never ever. I get scared sometimes. Like, am I worth it? Whatever the fuck I'm doing, is it worth it? Am I even in a position where I can even speak about, be in this podcast, talk about film, whatever the fuck it might be? I don't feel like I deserve it.
You do.
But at the same time, I'm like, it has come to me, let me accept it. Then I'll move to the next thing.
It has been a wonderful conversation about so many new things. I got to learn so much from you, genuinely. A very, constructive conversation it was. Before closing this, any advice for someone who's just starting out in the creative field?
Yeah, ultimately there's no particular advice I can give anybody. Because I'm still learning, man. Like, I don't know. I'm still trying to be at a particular point in life where I am capable of giving advice to people. I am also...
You are at a place where...
No, I don't think so. I have a long learning, like, journey that I have most probably. I want to be able to be at a position where I can give such advice. I am not there. At least I feel so.
I took a lot from this conversation.
So I'm glad about that much at least. चल मस्ती क्या अपन थोड़ा तुम लोगों को मजा आया क्या भाई लोग?
It was great. We could talk for hours. I am very sure.
अभी उसका next podcast बोलने का नहीं है, देखने का.
Yes.
सब्सक्राइब करो सब.
Yes. And it will be
awkward क्या हो रहा है? बोलना एकदम confidently बोलना. सब्सक्राइब कर.
Subscribe.
हाँ.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Okay.
And thank you so much for doing this.
Of course,
thank
bro.
you so much.
एक और ले. हाँ अभी केसी नाइस्टेड वाला एकदम एंड कर वीडियो, ऐसा कैमरा ऐसा ब्लॉक करने का.
Thank you so much for watching. It was amazing doing this with him. But
Wait, I don't need to bro.
okay, okay.
Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Bye.
Bye, bye.
हुआ क्या?